Does your child struggle with reading? Do they avoid reading? By making reading fun and showing the importance of reading in everyday life, you can help motivate your child to read. Hi, I'm Julia Ferrari. I'm an expert on learning disabilities at the LD Institute, and I'm passionate about ensuring that children with LDs reach their full potential. Reading proficiency, the ability to read quickly, accurately, and with good comprehension, is critical to learning in all subject areas. The way to become a proficient reader is by practicing. Children with learning disabilities or difficulties in reading need more reading practice than their peers. Unfortunately, for many children who struggle with reading, the challenges they experience cause them to dislike reading and avoid reading, which results in their skills improving very slowly or not at all. Their peers without reading difficulties, on the other hand, tend to read more and their skills improve more. This results in a widening of the gap between children with and without reading difficulties. Here are a few strategies to help create a positive association with reading and to encourage your child to keep working on their reading skills. Choose reading material that interests them. Help your child choose reading material that interests them. If they are interested in what they are reading, this can help to build motivation and perseverance. For example, offer a variety of fictional and informational texts such as magazines, storybooks, or comics. For older children and teens, it is sometimes difficult to find reading material that matches their reading level with their interests or maturity level. High-interest, low vocabulary books are great for this. They look like chapter books and address a range of mature and interesting topics, but are generally at a grade 2 to 4 reading level. You can also ask your local librarian for suggestions. Choose texts that are at the right reading level. Reading books that are at the right reading level is important to build children's confidence and develop their reading comprehension. Use the 5-finger rule to help your child select a book at the right level for them to read independently. Tell your child to hold up their hand and read the first page of the book that they selected. Each time they come to a word that they cannot read, ask them to put a finger down. If they come to 5 words that they couldn't read at the end of the page, the book is too difficult for them. Help them choose another book. Take turns reading. Reading with your child can be both fun and motivating. Why not take turns reading? You can each read a paragraph at a time. Or if there's dialogue, you can even take on the role of a character and make up a funny voice to go with them. By taking turns when you read, you are modeling fluent reading to your child, and they have the opportunity to practice reading aloud in a safe environment. Identify words your child doesn't understand. If, when you are reading together, you come to a word that your child doesn't understand, be sure to take the time to explain it to them. Learning new vocabulary words helps us to better understand what we read. Try these steps. Model or demonstrate the meaning of the word. This works well for action words. For example, to demonstrate the word gliding, you could slide your feet across the floor. Make a child-friendly definition. For example, gliding is like sliding on a flat or smooth surface, like ice or a slippery floor. Use the word in context. For example, when you were learning how to skate, you tried to walk on the ice. Now you use your legs to push and glide around the rink. Make reading a part of your everyday life. It is important that we show our children the value of reading in everyday life. This is especially important for children who struggle with reading, who may try to avoid reading because it is difficult for them. Show your child how you use reading each day. For example, reading recipes, street signs, the news, or instructions. Read to your child. This can be both fun and motivating. You can read books to your child that interest them, but that they would not be able to read on their own. You can also provide your child with opportunities to read in different and fun settings, like at the park or in the car. Reading is an important skill, and parents need to support children's motivation, perseverance, and interest in reading. This is especially important for children with reading difficulties because due to the challenges that they face, they may find reading difficult, unpleasant, and try to avoid it. It is your role to ensure that reading is a part of your child's life. Don't forget to have fun. A positive relationship with reading can begin at home by reading together as a family.